Welcome to another episode of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh. We are a day early because Super Mario Brothers Wonder is having a direct, and we got to give our predictions. Johnny, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I got my Waluigi hat on for two reasons. I am going to take on the persona of Waluigi, but also
As if you already haven't.
but also trying to bring into existence him being in Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Oh, it's like a little Waluigi seance.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Cheesy, how's it going?
What's going on, cheese curds? I'm already thinking about all the nonsense that Johnny has to say about this direct.
Well, Cheesy's already wrong because he thinks people don't like 2D Mario. So
not exactly what I said, but all right.
That's 100% what you said.
Crawler.
Hey,
Hello.
how's it going? Crawler coming at you.
I'm just moving this along.
All right. I'm just here. I'm here for the show.
I love it. Well, guys, I was just on Communication Air, so go and check out the latest episode and hear me be wishy-washy on whether or not Super Mario 3 or Mario World is the better game and get called out on Twitter. Thank you for that. And also, Crawler is making his way to PAX this weekend. The Friday's going to be amazing. We're going to get to hang out yet again. I get to watch him get extremely embarrassed by me talking to every single person I see at PAX. The most important thing for all of you, if you're going to be there, one, make sure to come say hi. Two, we're going to be at Dick's Burgers on Saturday at 6 p.m. in Capitol Hill. Okay, there's a number of Dicks, so make sure to go to Capitol Hill. Keep it together, boys. And the party may continue on at a brewery right near there. And so just come hang out. We'd love to see you. But the most important thing is bring your 3DS because we want to street pass as many people as possible. So make sure it's charged. Make sure you check every 10 if maybe you haven't street passed much. Every 10 street passes, you gotta bring them in. You have to go through the motions, and then you can street pass 10 more. At PAX of in the past, it was crazy how many street passes you could get, and I only have a few puzzle pieces left, so I would love to be able to complete at this year's PAX. So, lastly, if you want to help get Crawler here, get Crawler up to me, we got room, travel, all that stuff. I've had a handful of people already donate. I appreciate you guys so very much. n64josh.com/donate. And we're going to be bringing you your feed is going to be crazy, you guys. Like we're going to be on the show floor interviewing devs, interviewing publishers. Like expect so much content. Like,
and hopefully hands-on experience with Mario Wonder, because after the tweet this morning, I was like, maybe we're going to get a demo.
Maybe. So fingers crossed that happens. Before we jump into this, Johnny, where can people connect with you?
I'm Johnny Bo everywhere: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and the Communication Air podcast.
Cheesy, how about you?
You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, wherever. CheezyC64, CheezyC64, and Communication Error Podcast.
And Crawler.
Best spots are Twitter and TikTok, and I might actually get some like live vlogs going while I'm going out to PAX, so check that out.
At one point, I'm gonna turn you loose. Just be like, take over my TikTok. Just go forth and have fun. So, Super Mario Brothers Wonder Direct happening tomorrow. Like, this is the September Direct. Just want everybody to know that. I hope you weren't anticipating anything more. Yeah, that's gonna do it. No, I'm just kidding. But this is our predictions. Don't want to say predictions because I, didn't want to get another bad review. So our predictions for Super Mario Brothers Wonder Direct. Mr. Waluigi, do you want to kick it I almost want to call you Wheezy. It's like the opposite of cheesy. Like,
Well, I think it's going to be a rather boring direct.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're going to show that you can play 4-player co-op, local only. They'll have the message from Charles Martinet, and then they'll
I
show
think that's gonna be separate.
like Nabbit or something. And that'll be it.
that's it. That's your whole.
Oh, and then the lame Nintendo Switch OLED. That's just going to be red.
All right, and so Johnny's done for this week, and
Best news ever.
I'm just trying to keep like everybody gets way overhyped for these things.
It's 15
And-
minutes.
how long was?
Yeah, that's
how long
just
was
enough. That's not a long time.
How long was the Mario one 2 years ago or whatever when we got 3D All Stars? Was that like 15 minutes?
Like
It wasn't very long.
the
That was-
Mario
and that was back
Direct.
yeah.
It was pretty long because they talked about Home Circuit. They talked about 3D Land and Bowser's Fury. I don't know. I feel like there wasn't there the Game & Watch too? Isn't that when they announced that?
I don't know. Mine's got dust right here.
Mine's got dust.
There it is.
I'm just trying to keep expectations in check, you know?
So wait,
But-
so you're saying that what you've seen already of Wonder, they're not going to show anything else that's going to be exciting?
They'll show like an extended trailer with Elephant Mario.
I want to know how the Yoshi thing works. Is Yoshi like? Can you? Is that a parent and kid mechanic where it's like, hey, hop on and I take over, or is that? I don't know how that works. I'm confused.
It's a good
Maybe
question.
maybe it's like a buddy system for all of the characters. So like we just saw a snippet of
So
Yoshi.
Yoshi can ride Mario.
No,
That would be hilarious.
that would be funny.
Shoes on the other foot now.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Just punching him in the back of the head over and over again with his tongue. Just. Oh my goodness. It's going to be interesting on how that. I mean, because in all of the games, you've been able to pick up the other characters and throw them.
Mhm.
That was
Which
always a thing.
I never liked that mechanic.
Oh, I did.
Of course, the troll in you loved that mechanic.
Yeah, that was always fun, especially if you're like, yo, I need you to go ahead and hit you. Oh, you don't want a bubble? That's fine. Don't. I'll just take care of you. So here's what Cryptic says. I do want to say what's up to the chat. I see Lauren is here and Cryptic. Welcome everybody. I see there's a handful of people hanging out. We appreciate you guys being here with us. And it says, I got my screen too small. Here we go. Do you guys really want to see anything about Wonder? I feel like the title makes me want to enjoy it with no spoilers or anything whatsoever. You have to believe they show more animals and worlds, correct? No doubt in my mind about that. I think this is more about marketing the hardware. I think this is going to be Pro controllers, Joy-Cons, and the Switch that supposedly a known leaker has already, said is coming. But I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. We just got a Zelda Switch. The Mario Switch that we have is super weak, and basically super rare too. Like it's just crazy. It got no reprints. It also wasn't the OLED, so it was like, I don't know if it was an afterthought or what. That's a strange Switch nonetheless. So hopefully, like we talked about, I want to see a nice gradient. I want to see. I want this thing to impress us. And honestly, I have a stack of Switch boxes behind me there. I want to add Wonder to the mix, and I'll have to rearrange. I don't know. You guys will have to vote which one should go. Animal Crossing maybe can go. I got Mario Kart and Smash there, so we'll see. We'll see what.
Yeah, I just
takes
want to
place.
see that like pink purple gradient to blue on the Joy-Con or Pro controller or whatever. I mean, they can go away from the standard Mario Red, because they've botched that now twice, trying to do a themed.
I know it's going to be. They're going to sell all the old gray ones that didn't sell because of an elephant.
Which gray ones?
All the original gray Joy-Cons that they have not marketed in forever now. They're going to shove them inside a blue Joy-Con controller and say, look, it's Elephant Mario.
You mean like the dark, like charcoal gray ones?
That's looks like elephant skin.
Maybe if it's dried in the mud or something like that, but
Or they'll just do a little white paint on it like the Smash ones. Just to
Spice it up.
so that Smash Switch is probably pretty rare too.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Even the Odyssey one, like
Odyssey one is pretty much just a box and different colored Joy-Con. That's all. It isn't even a different box, or is it just?
it's been too long. I think
don't
so.
even know.
If it is just red, like the other Mario Switch, it must have sold well enough that they thought that they could do it again.
It's not going to be just red.
I hope not.
It's,
I think that's so boring compared to all the other Switches that they have made. And Pro controllers, like that is the most baffling to me, is that Mario doesn't even have a Pro controller.
Yeah, I would just rather a Pro controller and Joy-Con if they're going to do it, like, and not waste everyone's time with another console.
Another $350.
Yeah,
So, do you guys think they go with an alternate color to the Switch itself, like kind of like the red one? Do you think this one ends up being blue, or do we think it's going to be just a black?
It's going to be purple because they're going to reveal Waluigi as a playable character, and they're going to have a special edition Waluigi Nintendo Switch OLED.
And if you buy that OLED, you get a code to have Waluigi in Smash, but that's the only way you get him.
And Wrecking Crew's pre-installed.
That is how that's how the Nintendo Switch becomes the highest selling console ever. A Waluigi console.
I don't know how to feel about it, because I kind of hope that he's not in the game, because that seems like the running joke
Boo!
of mainline Mario games is that they don't want to give him any attention, but it's also called Mario Wonder. And so like this is the perfect opportunity for him to jump in to a Mario game. I don't know.
It's true. It's true. I mean, like Crawler mentioned at the beginning of the show, Yoshi being like more of a playable character. How many different playable characters are going to be in this game? They could, I mean, we know Daisy, we know Peach, like the cast seems extensive already. Just
I would
with
assume Rosalina,
Right.
because she was in 3D World. Spoilers.
She was?
Well, if you would beat that game, you would know.
Cheesy, do you have a list of Mario games that aren't completed?
All of
them. Not all of them. No, I did complete. Well, I did not 100% 3D World, but I did beat it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So, Pro controller, what do you guys think? What do you think this is going to be the top tier best Pro controller we've seen yet?
I would love to see an all red Pro controller. Like that's what should be all red. Maybe all red with blue buttons.
What if it what if it had a tusk in the middle and the ears were the
You're really on this elephant.
Get off the elephant,
what about
man.
a tusk hanging off the bottom?
Yeah, and the sticks have ears on them.
Yeah, these are the ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
People say that Josh has the mind of an elephant, but that's just because he always has elephants on the mind.
Hey yo. This is true.
I want to see a really cool Switch and Joy-Con and Pro controller. It's honestly kind of hard to believe, which is weird to say, that Nintendo wouldn't do something cool for Mario, but like they missed their opportunity with Odyssey. Odyssey was huge. They could have done something. And the first like special edition thing that we got, I believe, I could be wrong, but was Splatoon 2. Got some new Joy-Con and Pro controller. And Odyssey got some new Joy-Con. So that was cool.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, they are new though, right? It's a different red.
Yeah, it's a different.
Barely.
There's like
Yeah.
3 different reds for the Joy-Con. It's interesting.
But like the carrying case for Odyssey, that would have been so cool to see on a dock. It's like the Odyssey's like navigation, or it's like a globe. That would have been cool.
Well, they didn't do well. That was like the first year of the Nintendo Switch, so they probably thought we shouldn't have a special edition.
Let's not piss the people off just yet.
Yeah, because that would have been the first holiday for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, true. But at least like a Pro controller, right?
They weren't selling Pro controllers yet. Like they just had the regular
Splatoon
black.
2
Yeah, they
one.
did Splatoon 2.
They did Splatoon
When?
2.
July.
That summer?
When Splatoon came out, yeah.
July
Okay,
21st.
I guess that was the first one.
2017.
Do you think we see anything else like cases? Like, what else do we think we see? Any other hardware pieces? Like, do you think there'll be Joy-Cons on the Switch, and then maybe like, what if each character is represented? What if there's multiple Switches? What if there's like a Peach and Daisy Switch? What if there's a Mario and Luigi Switch and a Toad and Yoshi Switch?
Or they could do what they did with the Wii, where I think each had a Wii controller.
A Wiimote?
Yeah, a Wiimote.
Oh, a Wiimote. Yeah, there's a Mario Wiimote, Luigi, Peach.
So
I forget what all.
yeah, so just the Joy-Cons, or
It's a Joy-Con, yeah.
So you get a Mario Luigi pair, you get a Peach and Daisy pair, you get a Yoshi and Toad pair.
I don't want to buy Joy-Con though.
Yeah, because they're
You
what?
don't have to.
Are they 70 a pop? 80 a pop? What do they cost?
They're 8. Yeah, I'm probably 85 if they're special edition.
If they're special
You haven't
edition.
had like special edition branded ones, I don't think, that are outside of the.
That you can buy separately? I don't think.
Oh, we had
the Hylian Shield ones.
Yeah, Hylian Shield ones. Yeah, and I
I
think those were 80, if I
Were they?
remember.
don't know. I don't remember.
I've got the blue Zelda Joy-Cons on my OLED. You know, I think it would be cool if we did see like Joy-Cons that matched with the system, that had like the same, I'm assuming, gradients and stuff, but like a Peach and a Daisy and you know, Yoshi. There's so many colors you
You're
can
gonna
go
make Per
with.
Schneider sad
Wait,
Yeah, maybe
why?
I'll.
because he'll have to get all these Joy-Con.
Maybe
He's-
all of the playable characters are just a marketing stunt. So
Meaning?
you want to buy more Joy-Con.
So I think it was Game Explain that noticed that there's in-game purchases. What do you?
Scary.
DLC.
Yeah, that's
we
kind of what
had-
I think. I think it's just DLC.
Costumes.
I would, it's the first live service game. It's a 2D Mario game. But no, I mean, Super
I think
Mario
that's
Bros.
just covering their bases for the ESRB that they have to do.
And Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. 2 had DLC. That was like one of their first games that had DLC.
Super Luigi U.
Well, there was that, and then also like you could buy courses on the 3DS version.
Yeah.
Because I remember paying like $1 or $2 to buy courses.
That's right. Yeah, I think wasn't the Mario Golf game like the first season pass they ever did or something
Yeah.
like that? Yeah.
Bring back a good golf game like that.
The elephant suit is actually DLC that you have to buy.
Yeah, is that going to be an amiibo?
That's like the
Probably.
lowest hanging fruit that everybody's saying.
To say that something is going to be an amiibo?
Yeah, everybody's like, well, that's an amiibo, right? I hope it's not, just so everybody's wrong. I hope we just get like a new Mario amiibo.
What is wrong with you? Why are you so crabby?
He's wearing the hat.
I'm trying to temper expectations. All right.
The real question is how bad will the drift be in these new Joy-Cons?
All right, so I think what's going to happen is like we are going to see some really cool things, something that's different than what we've seen in Mario before. And like I think Cryptic is right. Like I really don't want to see too much of this game because that is kind of the wonderment that we are going to experience. But I don't think that people are going to react well to the direct and say like that's it and it's like not enough and like it's not new. I don't know.
That's just the internet.
Yeah. Just for
What
clout.
was the last time people were happy about a direct?
The last one.
Yeah, the last one.
Yeah, the last one. Yeah, people were happy about, and that had Super Mario Wonder on it. So you never know. I think
everybody will be happy. It's Mario.
I think people aren't going to be happy because it's not a regular direct, like not a standard direct.
But expectations are set. 15 minutes. It's, I mean,
aren't we used to this by now? When we've had Animal Crossing directs, we've had, Splatoon directs. Like, we get these like Tears of the Kingdom directs. Like, we should be ready for these at this point, right? I mean, did Kirby get a direct also? Like, I mean, like, I don't remember for sure, but like, I don't. We just had a direct. Like, people are so hungry for these things. It's like they're kind of quarterly, if that. Like, you don't really know for sure. So, do they still have a big holiday push? Maybe.
I think Crawler's right with it's probably going to be like, oh, it's playable at PAX because why would they show it like right before PAX starts?
I'm ready.
I'm hopeful.
I am so ready. I don't. The thing with Nintendo and PAX this year, like, I don't know what their show floor presence is going to be like versus like
because they have their own hall kind of thing that's gated behind a ticket that was very ambiguous on how you got selected. It was random luck of the draw.
Yeah,
and it's non-transferable. So even if you got it and you can't go to PAX, you can't transfer your ticket. So it's I don't know.
It was helpful. To know somebody at Nintendo. Shout out to Lindsay. that's how literally how I got in, thankfully. So but even that got a message saying like, hey, did you get your warp pass? Right? Did you get anything for PAX about the warp pipe?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and that's how you get to play the Nintendo stuff without having to stand in line. And I never saw any kind of email about it. So I don't. This is like at E3 2019, I did not play any Nintendo games because I had too many meetings. I couldn't stand in line for that. I had no breaks long enough to stand in line to play Luigi's Mansion. I might have Pokemon might have been a shorter line. I may have done that, but Link's Awakening was the other one. And you got cool stuff for playing the games. It wasn't necessarily just playing the games. Like there was like a Link keychain that you could get, and a Luigi's Mansion flashlight.
Getting some of that stuff.
I got the keychain just from like
being you,
just from a random
being you. You can say it.
I guess so. That was a fun experience though. And the gal that helped me out with X-Men,
she was Mario a couple years ago, right? Isn't that
no, not the same person. No, her name was Ashley, and she was running the Ultimate Alliance station. And so we had to record with the representative behind her because she couldn't talk about Spider-Man and other characters that were
'Cause that was,
licensed
like,
to other
that was-
places. So
That was pre-Marvel Alliance coming out like by a month or two, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And so what I did is I asked her after like E3 was wrapping up, and I went back to just uh, just say thanks for being awesome or whatever. And then I was like, wait, do you have a supervisor? And she's like, yeah, it's actually right there. And I was like, hey, she is an absolute rock star. Like, just want to let you know. And he goes to shake my hand, and he has the keychain of Link, which they were not supposed to give him out. Like he's like, I'm not supposed to do this, but thanks for letting me know. And put the keychain in my hand, and I lost it. I was so stoked. And she messaged me later and was like, hey, they gave me an extra $20 for what you said. I was like, sweet. That's cool. So
I was hopeful today. I was checking I got an email from PAX, and I was looking at all the exhibitors. Team Cherry is not there. I was hopeful. I was hopeful.
I thought that was supposed to come out.
It was supposed to come out within 6
Within a
months
year.
of last June, right? Or within a year of last June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've given up.
Still
hope.
no Hollow Knight 2 or Silk
That's
Song.
going to be in the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct.
Of course.
I did want to point out, I went to the website for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and
Oh, can you get 100 platinum points by finding stuff or whatever?
oh, I don't know, but there's a part that says team up with 3 friends locally and gather around one Nintendo Switch system. But there's a little disclaimer that says this software includes online features that require Nintendo Switch Online membership and a Nintendo account.
That's
Maybe
to
we'll
buy
see.
DLC.
Maybe, that might be.
Yeah.
Well, would you guys be surprised if there wasn't something behind the expansion pack or something that's tied to Wonder?
I mean, it seems obvious, right?
We haven't really seen them do that with anything brand new, right? Like it's basically been older.
What do you mean by brand new? Like, what are you talking about?
So we haven't seen a title release where they say if you have the expansion pack, you can gain access to this content. Like it hasn't been behind that paywall. Animal Crossing, it was a year later, and then if you had the expansion pack, you could get the DLC, right? I'm just wondering if there's any push here for them to ramp up on Nintendo Switch Online sales as well. But then, are they going to give us online play or just put something behind the...
It's probably going to be leaderboards, like RX Gaming said.
Could very well be, yeah.
Or like little messages that they did in the new series. We don't have Miiverse anymore, but they might have something built in because Splatoon still does it. There's no Miiverse.
Yeah, it could just be like in Kirby, there was a Waddle Dee that said like how many enemies the world has taken out. You know, we could get the same thing with just like with Goombas, or how many people have got to the top of the flagpole.
See, that's why I'm tempering expectations. We get hyped for all this stuff, and then it's just like, here's your Waddle Dee that tells you how many Waddle Dees died. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we do see online co-op. I hope we do see a bunch of new playable characters.
Why is that locally in there with an asterisk?
It says you might need accessories to play.
Yeah, it's in the trailer
come
too.
down here. Yeah, additional accessories.
Somebody, I think Cryptic said,
That's a lie. It's a Switch. It's built in 2-player.
Well, to play 4 though.
I guess
if you want to play 4,
if you're on a light, then you need additional accessories. That's where it comes in.
Cryptic said maybe they'll announce the Super Mario Maker 2 style. This is the style that they've been waiting to add.
So they add Wonder to Mario Maker 2.
I doubt they were thinking that far ahead in the future.
And
Well-
I like RX Gaming said Mario Maker 3 is gonna they'll make bank releasing Mario Maker 3 with the next Switch and the Wonder palette.
Well, so what is it that you guys are wanting to see from the direct?
I want to see them confirm online co-op. That's all I want. That's all I need. But they're not going to.
And you're still going to buy it
Yeah.
because you don't care about online.
Well, it would be fun. I mean, 3D World was fun online.
Josh and I are going to beat the game opening weekend together in person. That's what we're
But
gonna
it's
do.
not a make or break thing for me. I don't think there's anything that's make or break. That's why I don't understand why they do these directs.
Because it's marketing.
But like, we're all gonna buy it anyway.
We're not the target of the direct. We're already a layup. They're looking
But, like,
for.
Does the general public even watch directs? Like, aren't the directs for Nintendo fans?
As I mean, they you're disrupting me there, Josh. They need it gets it into the conversation that then infiltrates content creators like ourselves or other people on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, making content about it. And if you're searching for something, then it'll filter through. So it's just getting it into the news feeds and having articles written about it and that kind of stuff, that if they're casually looking or if they're relying on the algorithm to show them something, then they'll see it.
Currently, there is 1,100 people waiting in the direct chat. So
They were waiting since like the day it was announced. I saw there was like 600 people in there 2 days ago.
what are they doing?
That's crazy.
They're probably saying off-color things.
Just copy
1,113
pasta.
people waiting.
Copy pasta. Whoever said something dumb. That's how those chats go.
I don't think the chat's turned on yet.
So
I'm in here right now. Chat is disabled for this live stream
of course
on Nintendo.
So Nate says, "I just want to see more." That's all. Like Nate's an old school fan of Mario and Sonic, and but he says, I think a lot of people don't want to pay $59 for a 2D. Remember Metroid Dread?
Metroid Dread's the best-selling Metroid game out there.
It is. And I mean, I can't.
This is wholesome family fun.
I got a question. This is
Mario.
This is Mario Wonder going to outsell Tears of the Kingdom?
I thought you were
No.
gonna say 1-2 Switch, but
No. Well,
I think it will. I think it will sell 20 million copies.
yeah. Well, what's the highest Mario game on the Nintendo financials?
It's Odyssey. It has
Odyssey?
like 26 million. And then New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is at 15 million. And people supposedly hate that game. Like that's supposedly the worst one.
Odyssey's at 26.44 million units. Breath of the Wild's at 30, just over 30 and a half. Tears of the Kingdom debuted at 18 and a half.
But do you
But
guys?
it's got to be higher now.
I mean, think about the sales numbers for Deluxe. It's from what I recall, that game was not in top 10, and then after the movie came out, it was in top 10.
Yeah, the movie's
Yeah,
gonna give it a boost.
it pushed Ring Fit off.
That wasn't in the top 10 before? I think it was.
No,
No, I think it
Well,
was. I think it was.
it was 9. It was 9, and it fell to 10. but
Yeah,
it gained numbers.
It did drop. I just couldn't remember. I just don't. I didn't recall seeing it, and so I was like,
because Ring Fit was at 10, and then Tears came on and pushed.
Ring down. Gotcha. So I think there's still hype from the movie. That's gonna drive sales. Just pending they get it in front of people, right? That's the most important thing. Like,
we just need more titles to sell more than 19.39 million units and get Super Mario Party off.
I need
Needs to be off this list.
like
Pikmin
Mario
4 gonna do it?
No.
Mario Wonder McDonald's toys. You know, like
Yeah, because they had movie and random Mario Kart toys too, right?
oh yeah, yep. Just get it in front of as many people as possible.
I think people are hyped for the movie or because of the movie, but is that because they would want a 3D Mario versus 2D?
This is a good question. Like, I feel like, are you leaning that way? Like, would you prefer this new game to be non 2D and 3D?
I mean, I think I would prefer either way because it's Mario. That's the thing that I have trouble with is like we are in that gaming bubble. We're in that gaming circle. So outside of it, like, yeah, Mario is very popular and that obviously is shown through just the box office numbers of the movie. But as far as 2D gaming goes, like, yeah, maybe Mario is the exception, but it doesn't seem like people are gravitating towards 2D games anymore.
Mario Wonder
16 million
plus Galaxy 2 bundled together.
Yeah, that would do it.
16 million copies sold of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
But that's the only 2D Mario that we had at the time for Switch.
Yeah. And now we get a brand new one?
But maybe it's not enough.
Oh, people are going to buy it. It's a Mario game.
I mean, I agree people are going to buy it. I just don't know if right now from what I've seen is like it doesn't seem like people are satisfied with Wonder and what they have seen of it so far. And I know we really haven't seen that much of it.
Whoa, Nate's. That's a bold.
That is going to be interesting because Spider-Man 2 is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. So that install base is way
relatively
smaller.
small. Yeah.
Nate,
I mean,
said,
like
I think
40.
Nate says he thinks Wonder will beat out Spider-Man 2.
They come out the same day.
Now thinking about it, it probably will. Just due to sheer numbers of potential players for Spider-Man 2, it's not gonna be able to compete against 100. How many console sales are we at? I'm on the website. Hold on.
26 or 7.
129.5 million, and that was back in end of June.
I think where Nintendo can really do well here with this game is do the biggest TikTok ad push ever, because the demographic, which is now more than just the younger kids, but they're still quite a bit younger. I told my daughters, who, like I've said before, when new Super Mario Bros. Wii, every time I got home from work, the Joy-Con or the Wii remote was in my hand, right? I told them that this game was coming out and how it played, and they were like, they've not seen a trailer or anything, and they were like, "We're getting it, right? Like, we're gonna play it." I'm like, "Yeah, we'll absolutely get it."
I saw a Nintendo Switch ad on TikTok, like an actual from Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
I haven't seen any YouTube ads really, or TikTok really. I don't know,
but I do think 2D Mario, like RX Gaming says, is more for the casual gamers, and then the people in our bubble lean towards 3D Mario. The historically 2D Marios outsell 3D Marios.
Say that again.
Like historically 2D Marios outsell 3D Marios. Like Super Mario Bros. Wii sold more than Galaxy.
Galaxy was a new entity, not really known though. That's the thing. 2D is safe. It's known. There might be gimmicks within it, but it's not a question mark. I think the average person sees Mario running around a planetoid and they don't know what to think. And that's probably why New Super Mario Bros. Sold better than Galaxy.
I think the fact that it's 4 players, even though
I want
it's
to see
only
8. I want to see them go crazy.
Maybe that's why they're showing 4 Yoshis at a time.
But I think that at like, you know, mine. I think of when my kids were younger. I think of my nephews. You know, like they can, to be able to have 4 kids playing at once is that's a big deal. Especially, you know, I got 5 nephews in one house. Like
Yeah.
when they can all play together at the same time. I mean, the fights are still going to happen, right? There's no
the fights
way.
happen. I hear it with Kirby. I hear it with Mario. I hear it with. There's plenty.
They're gonna show the bubbling mechanic. That's what we're gonna see tomorrow.
Just gonna be your hat pulling you back up. Wind
Nice.
gust of your hat.
We talked a lot about power-ups and stuff like that, but are we like, is the elephant it, or do you think we get a whole zoo worth of power-ups?
Get off the. I don't want more animals.
Maybe Luigi will be a giraffe because he's taller than Mario.
We've already seen the shadow. I don't know if that's in a Wonderflower. How does the Wonderflower work? Is it you go into it and it's its own thing?
We'll find out more tomorrow.
In less than 24 hours. We will.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, because there's like the Mario 2 style shadowed thing where Mario's elongated or whatever. If that was Mario, I don't even know if we know who that was. Is Peach's dress just come out for her to glide? Unlike the hats, I don't
She has
even
a
know.
hat.
She had a hat in
Mhm.
that trailer.
Yeah, they all have.
Where does she get a hat
hats.
from? Is it a crown hat?
It's a crown.
No, it's just a pink hat.
She just pulls it out of nowhere.
What about Toad? Does Toad pull his like?
They could have done that
Head
better.
off?
She could have had a parasol. She could have had her dress. They could like. All right, come on. Do better. Do better, Nintendo.
Let me double check. Before I just. But I thought from the. I
don't know if we've seen it. I know we've seen.
Was she not
Luigi.
with Mario when?
Well, it shows him like free falling, but I don't know. It might just be her. It's very possible that it's just her dress.
So what if the caterpillar is like?
No, she has a hat. It has a crown on it.
What if the caterpillar is like a citizen of this world, but got
Star
turned
Wars
into a caterpillar because of a power up? And each character turns into something different.
Like Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah. Like a frog and a raccoon and
No. I'm saying all the like kings or whatever they are.
Yeah.
They're animals.
That's
when,
true. I get that reference.
Yeah, and then you change them back with. We're coming back to Super Mario Bros. 3. See, I was just trying to help you get ready for Super Mario Bros. Wonder because they're gonna have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're onto something. There's gonna be magic wands.
Oh, I'm here for it.
And I hope there are like you actually turn into a frog instead of a frog suit. You turn into a raccoon.
Well, he turns into that giant spike ball. Like what's up with that? How does that power up happen? Is it timed? Is the whole level that way? Like we don't know yet. the more they lean into power-ups, for me, the better. That is something I've always loved with Mario games. I love it when it's incorporated into the platforming and into the secrets and all that kind of stuff. I'm here for it. Like, an elephant is great, but like, what is he gonna do? Probably blow water with his trunk, I'm assuming, because it seems like there's a lot of water.
He smacked the Goomba
he uses
with
his trunk and
Didn't he just kick it? Like, I mean, regardless, he's just an all-out brute. But
Must just be a tank, yeah.
What is this box, this Mario box up here? Like,
Might be a hint box.
It just appears as he's running. Like, it wasn't there, and then it was.
Is that the "you suck" box?
And then they don't go and hit it. They just tease us with it, which I love. But see how much water? Like, there's water out of all these pipes. Like, I'm wondering what kind of the elephant has to do something with the water, right? That's the only thing I can think, like, almost like would it be like a fireball, like a fire flower kind of thing? And looking at the ball bouncing through the stage, like, it looks like it's being controlled. Like, it's not just I don't think it's just like a endless runner kind of thing going on. It looks like you still have some control.
There was a difficulty meter.
Yeah, they're probably going to go over like the overworld, because there's there's a little, shows you what the difficulty is.
1 star. 1 star.
So I'm looking at those little like level signs or whatever, and there's 2 items to collect each.
Wonder seeds. Yeah,
it's those wonder seeds. Yeah.
I hope they really lean into that. Back that up real quick too. Did he hit a POW block? Is that what
the lights turned out?
Or it's just an on-off switch.
Hold on.
It's on off.
Like from Mario Maker. So
this goes so quick.
It does. But I want, like, I hope there's like,
she has a hat. That's so stupid. Oh. That's stupid. Where did she get a hat? Where did it come from? Mario, it makes sense.
Yeah, and she even has the float ability. Like, in various games, they could have just had her float.
For a game so grounded in reality, I can't believe she has a hat. She could have used that flower right there, you know. But even that, like that level starts right there. You see right behind that giant ball that was rolling at them. It looks like a secret area, like,
yeah,
and you're going backwards for it, which I think is great. What these
is that a toad?
I don't know. Could very well be a toad that got turned.
It doesn't look like a toad.
It's got a face of a toad, but not a head.
Yeah, why does the little caterpillar have a crown?
Maybe that's the king for that level.
No, Mario's so maybe the caterpillar is your crown. Like, instead of because he's got the,
I think that's just player 1
icon,
right?
No, because it's not in everything. But like Daisy's got it here.
It's got to be like who's in the lead.
But no, but look at the names. Like, Mario's player 1, but that one was off. But Mario's player 1 with the crown on that one.
Peach in the front or Daisy in the front on the other one.
She was, but the Yoshis were off. The red had the crown, and he was not. That's the one that threw it off.
Nobody has a crown right there.
Well, there's
Peach does in the forefront. In the foreground.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because in 3D World, if you had the crown.
Oh, there's the caterpillar again.
Yeah, he's just hanging out on his head.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're feeding the caterpillar wonder seeds.
Possibly.
Video games are so weird, right?
So, there it was. Hold on.
They should just release the game tomorrow. Yeah, maybe that's what they're gonna do.
I don't think it's player 1. I think it is. I think it's back to the Super Mario Bros. U. high score, you get the crown for the next match.
Are we one chip challenging this?
No,
No.
I'm not that confident in that.
What if they shadow drop the digital version tomorrow, and then they have the physical release in October? There you go. You want unrealistic expectations. There you go.
I'll take it up a notch. The beta, the online beta is tomorrow.
If they do have online co-op, I hope they do have like a play test, so they could work out
not
the kinks
not
before
have a
launch.
Mario Maker problem.
I want to know, like,
Oh,
you
hey,
just
that
smacks
the,
him with the.
the, the
That's-
fountain has elephants on it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Maybe
like
that's
the
a
bottom.
different.
Oh yeah, down there.
Maybe it's a different world. Maybe there's like themed. This is the elephant themed world.
But there's toadstools back there, like big mushroom toadstools back there.
What do we think you think the trunk in the water is to like a jump, like a float, like you could float by squirting the water down?
Dumbo's the
I think
only
it
elephant
just
that flies.
it turns
Come on.
into Super Mario Sunshine all over again.
It's just flood.
Yeah.
I mean, very very possible.
How often do you think the flowers are going to talk?
Probably as much as the enemies in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Don't forget me. The power of friendship.
It'll be charming for 2 seconds, and then
Yeah, they'll get patched out.
they don't say much. They just say hi or whoa.
Very very curious though on all, like, even the way that those pipes all just kind of jumped up and then that unlocked the wonder flower. Like,
Maybe we'll see what those little purple bits unlock.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's seeds, if you buy seeds with them.
I don't know.
And like, how many exits would be too many exits?
I mean, have there ever been more than 2 exits?
No, but like that one, like the sheep looked like they were running in a non wonder level, right? But then they took the flagpole out. So I'm just curious if there's like, is
There's
that,
like
is it
if you beat it
wonderfied?
when you're
Maybe
not
it
in
is.
wonder.
You think those are sheep?
Well, goats, whatever. I was just,
They
bulls.
are triceratops.
They look like
That's kinda what it
triceratops.
looks like, yeah.
I
Think
think
they're
they look like
Like Yoshi-fied triceratops.
Like, if
Maybe
I
we're
was-
going back to.
I would call that Cloudhorn if I was going to name it as a Pokemon.
Those
Maybe
are
we're going-
Yoshis, though, huh?
They look like it with the face right there.
So wait, oh, only Mario's in this level. I was gonna say maybe Yoshi turns into like a Triceratops.
Like a Rambi kind of thing.
Maybe.
Well, it only has two. Does it have more than? Oh yeah, it does have 4 legs. I was trying to like look at the way you paused. There's very few with four legs. The way.
It's a very short scene.
Yeah.
Whoop. Yeah.
It honestly is giving me like the OG Donkey Kong Country vibes back in the day when that game came out, and there was like a VHS that they sent that you could see what some
Preview
of the
it.
see what some of the secrets were and everything. Like,
Yep.
and they were like, don't always go to the right. There might be something to the left, and you were like,
Yeah, because it's
what?
what second level, go backwards and you get
Yeah, you
extra
find
bananas.
you find something. Yeah, so I love that stuff. Well, this has been fun. I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight. It's like Christmas.
We don't have to wait that long to see how wrong
You got to
we
get
are.
up early for that one. At least
He's up
it's
before that anyway.
it's like a normal time for me.
Yeah, it seems like the directs anymore have been more and more like
Okay.
early.
Before we end this, a comment just came through. Is why I wanted to temper expectations.
Oh,
We're
the
not seeing
GameCube.
GameCube stuff tomorrow. This is how people get in trouble.
I kind of fed into that when I said Galaxy 2 coming with it, right?
Well, if the elephant is like Flood, then maybe there's a Sunshine sequel
Oh
tied
no.
to Wonder.
No.
You never know.
You have to buy the amiibo to unlock the GameCube, Nintendo Switch Online games.
Maybe there is a GameCube Wonder controller so that you can play the new Mario skin that's going to be in Smash, the new Mario Wonder skin that'll be in Smash. How about that?
Okay, wait. Hold on. Is this going to be the new style of Mario going forward, or is this just a one-off?
My gut feeling is if they do like they did with
New.
the new games, we could probably see 4 or 5 games like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then people will be upset about seeing the same art style 4 or 5 times.
I would not mind if it looked like this.
We get a 3D 2DS game announced tomorrow too.
What would the amiibo even do in the game?
Kind of similar to the wedding amiibos, probably just give you random stuff like force a.
Get some.
I don't know.
Maybe
if it's an elephant,
the
if it's an elephant one, they couldn't probably just forcibly give you an elephant power up because I feel like seems like it's tied into a specific area.
It doesn't seem like you would be able to access
free
it.
roam.
Yeah, with like the spiky ball or the shadow level or.
Yo, what if they brought the carrot back and we could be the rabbit again?
Yes. That was a cool power up.
But
just bring back all the power ups. Just bring back all the power ups.
I kind of wonder, like, what if the Wonder Flower took us into Mario Land, right? The
Cryptic's wondering if the Broodals come back.
maybe we're going to wherever the Broodals came
where they come from. Put an end to them for good.
It's the Wonder Seeds or the garden they're always destroying, and we have to go plant the garden again. But no, what if the elephant flies with just little flappy ears? Like that's
like Dumbo?
But they're little, just
I don't know where I saw it, but somebody said that they're not going to reveal the new voice of Mario, and you'll just have to find out in the credits. But I haven't been able to see like any sources on that.
So Johnny will never know.
When it's Chris Pratt, we'll all know.
you'll see one of my names in the credits.
Yeah, when we as soon as we hear that woohoo, we'll know it's Pratt. We'll be like,
wahoo.
He did it. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here with us live. We appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to tune into all the coverage of PAX this coming weekend, and go and check out Communication.
If the direct is crazy tomorrow, maybe we'll come back with a small episode without Josh. You never know.
And yeah, I'll do one right after the episode. Right, I'll do a solo show right after the direct also. So unless any of you guys are around and want to jump in with me,
do a live pre-ordering of the Nintendo Switch OLED.
How many will that be for you?
6. 4 OLEDs.
Oh, I love it.
I'll make
All
my
right,
money
guys.
back.
There you go. There you go. Just with the TikToks. All right, guys. We appreciate you all for listening, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.